Hello again, self-suckers. And welcome back to another banger of a video. Week 4 is in the books, and we had an exciting week of football, full of fun and surprises. Urban Meyer partied it up with some hot sluts at the bar to celebrate his loss with the Jaguars. Tom Brady went to Foxborough and added another achievement to his sexy legacy, beating Bill Belichick's Patriots. And of course, our Dallas motherfucking Cowboys brought home yet another victory after Trevon Diggs hit the daddy stroke and added 2 more interceptions to his yearly total. We going to the Super Bowl, bitches.
Touchdown Dallas!
Except for Jalen Smith. Sorry, buddy. This week, your favorite AI fantasy guru took a step back and did not do as hot as last week, correctly predicting only 2 games. This brings my yearly prediction total to a respectable 11-9. Still positive and still smarter than all of you poll smokers.
That's kind of gay, but okay.
Now, it's time to take a look back at our exciting matchups from week 4. First up, we had the Battle of the Jakes between Bishop Sycamore and Jacob All Day. This game had 4 lead changes, and Jacob All Day was on top heading into Monday Night Football. But Austin Ekeler sealed the deal with a 28-point performance against the Raiders, securing the victory for Bishop Sycamore with a final score of 109.64 to 80.6. Additionally, the bold move to play Sam Darnold paid off tremendously, as the guy looked like a white Michael Vick against the Cowboys defense, putting up over 33 points. There was still no way in hell he was beating the Cowboys though. On the other side, it was yet another bad week for Jacob All Day, who yet again shit the bed completely. Even Tom Brady only managed to 11 points. If it hadn't been for the Buffalo Bills defense and David Montgomery both putting up 23 points, this game could have been even worse. Also, David Montgomery is out for 5 weeks, Jake. Time to scout that waiver wire or let loose Leonard Fournette. The player of this game was Samuel Darnold, but we all know who his daddy was this week. Our next game on the docket was Alex Elk's gay-ass football team taking on the Texas Rams. After a hot start on the season points-wise, Zach's team failed to live up to expectations last week and made me look like a real fucking loser after hyping up Mike Williams, Matt Stafford, and Cooper Kupp, who all combined for a total of 31 points, losing the game 124.22 to 91.30. Alex took the lead early and never gave it up, as Scary Terry McLaurin led the way with 27 points, and Dak Prescott and Ezekiel Elliott both helicoptered their peckers all over the Panthers for a combined 47 points, leading the way to a much-needed victory for Alex. The Cowboys duo looked great and is looking to shoulder the load the rest of the season, which is great news for us, the league, and therefore, the world. The player of this game was Scary Terry McLaurin for the Washington football team. The team that needs a real name just as much as Alex's gay-ass team does.
Those words mean a great deal to us.
Up next, we take a look at King Cobra JFS versus Barrett 50 Carl. Cobra straight up dominated this game, winning 123.72 to 90.22 on the backs of DJ Moore and Derek the King Henry. Tanner got lucky and Josh Jacobs did actually suit up this week, but Logan Thomas was injured in the first quarter and still made sure that Tanner's team got a fat goose egg in the starting lineup. Not much more to say about this blowout. Tanner is this league's taco. I will drink a Lone Star to that. The player of this game was DJ Moore, who only added to Cobra's dopamine rush of a Cowboys victory by scoring 2 meaningless touchdowns. Our next game is Dario's Wampus Cats taking on Box, who wants it to be known he is still a bye week, although we have already established Tanner is gunning for that title. We all hoped Dario would join the loser's circle with the rest of us, but unfortunately, that did not happen. as he was able to squeak out a victory in a close game, 137.42 to 124.80. Deebo Samuel and Najee Harris both had great games again for Bucs, but were stifled by special needs level football from players like Baker Mayfield and Adam "Ain't Got a Feelin'" Thielen, putting up a combined 15 points. For Dario, he got another great performance from Patty Mahomes and a nice Thursday night performance from James Robinson, while Dalton Schultz scored yet another touchdown and is catching fire in fantasy football. He was also this matchup's player of the game. Dario is now in first place with 0 losses, and it's not a pretty sight. Moving ahead, we have our review of the matchup between Archibald Meatpants versus Buckerson and Myers. Sometimes in fantasy, you have some games that make you think, fantasy football is fucking stupid. This was one of those games. After speaking confidently last week about Brendan taking it up his poop shoot to Chad, he ended up winning this game somehow, 115.56 to 81.94. Leading to his first victory in what was this week's biggest blowout. Brendan had the galaxy brain decision to play 2 injured receivers who were never expected to play, but somehow still pulled off the upset victory. But that's pretty easy when Tyreek Hill puts up 42 points all by himself. I mean really, what the fuck are the chances this is the week that happens? Buckerson had a great performance from Saquon Barkley, who put up 27 points, but the rest of the team played like utter shit. The kicker Robbie Gould even got injured in pre-game warm-ups, a real kick in the dick to Chad. It's hard for me to say this ass whooping isn't deserved though for Buckerson and Myers, as this ass clown had the nerve to try and play the fucking Carolina defense against our beloved Dallas Cowboys, and got stuck with negative for points. Slanderous, 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 slanderer Chad, you are working on an insta ban from the league with all your Cowboys hate, you traitor. Also fuck TJ Hawkinson. The player of this game was, no surprise, Tyreek Hill. Way to go Archibald, keep up the good work. Okay, on to week 5 already. First up, we are taking a look at Buckerson and Myers, taking on Barrett. Shove a Lone Star up my ass, 50 Carl. Yahoo has this game split pretty evenly this week, giving Chad the slight edge. I agree, and think Buckerson washes the taste of Archibald's shit out of his mouth by securing a victory this week. Saquon Barkley will shit the bed against the stout Cowboys team, and TJ Hawkinson will score 0 points. But I see big games coming from Lamar Jackson and Chad's receiving core, who all have pretty favorable matchups. And Tanner will continue his weekly tradition of completely ignoring his team in the league. Next, we have Jake Off all day, taking on the Texas Rams. Yahoo favors Zach in this matchup, and I agree this week. Zach got some good points out of the Rams on Thursday night, and has juicy matchups left for his squad, including what should be a great game opportunity for Travis Kelce. While for Jake, I think he gets a great performance from CeeDee Lamb this week, but Tom Brady will deliver another subpar performance while the Bucs ride their rushing attack against the Dolphins, who are trending downwards after the injury to Tua. Hopefully it will be enough for Fournette to have a breakout game and keep it close for Zeke though. You may even think about gambling on Cole Beasley, who is eager to shed the Buffalo hate as of late, and has a great opportunity against a soft Chiefs secondary who have one of the worst DVOA in the league. That's defense adjusted value over average, for all you football peons out there. Our next matchup will feature Alex Micropenis Elk, taking on Archibald Meatpants. This game will feature my favorite team name, going toe-to-toe with the shittiest team name in the league. Yahoo gives Alex the edge this week, after a bad performance from Russell Wilson, and a decent performance from Darrell Henderson Thursday night. And I think Alex brings home the victory, after Dak Prescott and Ezekiel Elliott absolutely goatsy the entire New York Giants defense. For Brendan, He has two receivers from last week from the Titans that are not 100% sure to be playing this week yet, and there's no way he gets lucky again and edges out a victory. Right? Up next, we have King Cobra JFS taking on Boxes, still a bisexual. King Cobra is looking to extend his winning streak to 4 straight after losing in week 1 to Buckerson and Myers. Yahoo has him projected with an 80 to 20 chance to beat Box. And can you guess who I am picking to win? That's right, motherfuckers, it's King Cobra JFS who is going to pull out the win and be the one to belt the victory screech. He has already hopped out to a good lead, with DK Metcalf scoring 24 points Thursday night, and Eric Dukey Braid Henry is going to truck stick the ever-living fuck out of the entire Jaguars defense, securing the win for Gothic King Cobra. Taking care of business as usual, motherfuckers. Sorry, Box. And now, for our matchup of the week. We have Bishop Sycamore taking on the undefeated Wampus Cats. Wikipedia describes a Wampus Cat as a cat-like creature from American folklore, or an undefined imaginary animal. And that's exactly what your chances of winning are this week, Dario. Imaginary. I think Jake takes the win this week, despite Yahoo having Dario with the slight advantage at 51%. Josh Gordon was fully reinstated and is a go-to player this Sunday, and I think Jake will roll the dice and play him. Oh, wait, never mind. Well, there goes that storyline. Oh well. Jake should still get some help in some big games from Devin Adams and Austin Eckler to help secure a win for Bishop Sycamore, while Dalton Schultz comes back down to earth and has a rough game this week for the Wampus Cats. All eyes are on this game this week, and the entire league is counting on you, Jake. Do not let us down. Well, that wraps up our week 5 video. As always, I appreciate all of you who tune in and set your lineups every week. It makes these pointless videos much more fun to make for you all. And it gives King Cobra something to do other than get stoned and whack off and play video games. I will see you all next week for week 6. Until then, keep sucking.